Hi, everybody. It's Michelle live from the She Shed. I am not actually in the She Shed. I'm in my classroom, well, in my office. Just got through teaching class. And when you know it, the internet went down right about 1 minute before it was time to let my students out of my class. I'm teaching remedial biology and chemistry, physics, and earth science for the university that I do some teaching for. And we're getting there. Seriously, the homework this tonight was incredibly, oh my gosh, I cannot even begin to even describe it. I'm sorry. Yes, I have a master's degree, but I am so sorry. I could not even do that homework by myself. Okay. And as luck would have it, there's no answers on the teaching website. So I had no idea. So we had to resort to a SpongeBob genetic worksheet. Okay. Which, uh, don't laugh. I've got grown folks in my class, definitely. But it actually made sense because it was talking about SpongeBob. You know, he's yellow and his pants are square, and he's got a girlfriend, and she's round, and her pants are blue. And what's the probability of having a kid with blue pants and yellow, being square, and all those kind of things? So it actually made sense to them. So they were like, I said, I'm really sorry, y'all. I don't mean to absolutely, totally disgrace your intelligence by giving you something with SpongeBob on it, but it makes more sense to me than it does the other way. We were doing what they call Punnett squares, very complicated. And I'm not a genetic person. I am not. I know the basics of genetic because of nursing, and I know about Mendelssohn and those kind of things, but I do not know about the Punnett squares. And I did post a video hoping they would watch that. And they did, but still they were a little confused. But we figured it out. We figured out about dominant recessive. And I got to talk about Harry, Prince Harry and Diana, Charles, Queen Victoria, how the royal family had hemophilia because of the bloodline and the genetics and all those fun things. So they kind of got it. So that was good. It was really good. So bless their hearts, they had to put up with me. Seriously, okay. So have a good day at work today. Actually, it was what it was. Okay, we are trying to get ready to swap over to a new medication machine called an Omnicell, which if you are in medicine or you work in a hospital, you either have a Pyxis or an Omnicell or something else. But Omnicells and Pyxis seem to be the most popular ones, and they're the ones that I'm more familiar with, besides when we had medicine carts that locked up and little tackle box things. But that's what we use. And they're very intelligent systems. They allow us to scan the armband so we're safe with our medication delivery and all that kind of thing. It has been orientation week at our hospital this week. Things have been shook up and scrambled like Yahtzee all week. Okay. Good and bad. It's not what we expected, but we've made it. We've managed. And we've had to, readjust classes and move students around and orientees and do things and all those kind of things. So, and we're getting ready for the Joint Commission to come see us. Now, Nurse Blake, if you are watching, you know I love you. Joint Commission hadn't been to see us in a minute, so they're coming. And of course, every time you walk in the hospital front door, you're told the Joint Commission's coming. Who's the Joint Commission? There are people that we pay to come in and tell us what we're not doing right. Okay, that makes sense, right? Yeah. It's true. They're trying to find anything that's not safe in your hospital or is suspiciously not safe. Because I don't want to say hospitals are unsafe. I mean, we all have things we can grow and we can learn about, definitely, and change, okay? But we actually can make improvements. And the Joint Commission is a certification group that helps you make those changes. It's a painful growth sometimes. Sometimes you're surprised. Your pants are down sometimes. Sometimes they're not. But, I've been a nurse for 24 years. I've been through a lot of Joint Commission surveys, okay? And I kind of know what they're looking for. And my philosophy has always been, if you're doing your job right, you ain't anything to worry about. They won't find anything. However, not everybody has that same philosophy. And sometimes people get a little slacky, a little lax, and they don't want to do what they're supposed to be doing, and things get out of control. Then we're all signing pieces of paper saying that we promised to do this, this, and this, and we have to have an action plan, and it just gets real convoluted after all that. So, and Joint Commission brings a very heated and very mysterious aura to your facility. Trust me. People get very nervous and very, their attitudes and their, oh my gosh, it's just, I cannot even explain it. They freak out, literally. Okay. people's personalities change, and it just becomes a convoluted mess. So I'm leaving the Joint Commission stuff alone. We're not talking about that anymore. But I want to tell you about the makeover. Lord love me, being the collector of oddities that I love to get. I have been collecting alcohol markers because, Tuesday morning has been wearing me out. I love Tuesday morning because I get such great deals on my alcohol markers. I actually bought a new bag of them the other day, last Saturday, $160 for $19.99. Yeah, and they're in their own tray in the bag, but it's portable. That's what I got to say about it. Okay, I can take it with me if I'm traveling somewhere in color. All right. My other stuff are in racks and they're horizontal. They lay this way so the ink stays even in the nibs. And I actually have like a whole wall. They go up to underneath my television on the other wall. Oh, the cat is howling because he wants to come here and look out the window. No, Beasley. No, not happening. So he come bite me? I don't think so. Anyway, so I had to buy a new desk. So I'm going to rearrange it and make the color station more of an L-shaped kind of situation. So it's got some more storage. I've got some more room to put things, and I can kind of clear my base, my big desk. I can color better. I'm keeping it in the house because a couple of reasons. First of all, I got the room. Second of all, the she shed is really getting full of stuff. Third of all, alcohol markers don't like freezing temperatures. Now I have a heater in my she shed that runs all winter long, just like the air conditioner runs all summer long, to keep things at a relatively stable temperature. I have moisture absorbing bags of this moisture stuff that you hang up to soak up moisture because you don't want your paper to get wet and your stickers and all that stuff to get messed up. So I have that out there. But I like my markers inside because if it's bad weather, and of course I live in Mississippi, please, okay, we have lots of rain. And I understand from the predictions from the Farmer's Almanac, we're supposed to have lots of yucky weather this year, like ice and snow and stuff. Yep. I'm not for all that. I don't drive on ice. Doesn't happen, okay? Don't like driving on snow because it gets packed down around here, okay? And so we slip and slide. We don't have chains on our tires because we have four-wheel drives. So that's what we think, okay? So I'm keeping the markers inside for an inside project. I've got this nice little cabinet I bought from Hobby Lobby. It's got all these little drawers in it with my pens, and I've got little stickers on the outside to tell what color I've got in there with my gel pens. And I've got like 15 gazillion gel pens. I swear I do. Okay. So I got plenty. I think I got enough to take me through retirement. I really do. And I'm always buying new coloring books. I can't help it. Okay. So my latest coloring book is a Christmas coloring book, which I can't even get to at the moment because I've got such a hot mess over here on the desk. Oh, here it is. I got one right here. Amazon, why are you losing my stuff? What is up with that, people? I mean, seriously, okay? I got this new coloring book called Christmas Charm, and it's by Creative Haven, and they are not very expensive coloring books, okay? I'm telling you, if you are an aficionado of coloring books like I am, okay? I love coloring books. Don't worry, Stack up, okay? That's it. Anyway, I love Creative Haven, okay? This one is an old-fashioned Santa Claus, okay? And I'm just going to flip through it a little bit for you and show you it. Here's the main color picture. Now, I'm not going to color it like that, okay? I'm going to color in the lines. I'm not going to be shading and spending 3 days doing a page. Not going to happen, okay? Because I don't function like that, okay? I would just personally like to just color in the lines and have the satisfaction of knowing that I finished the picture. I don't have the patience to work on a page for 3 or 4 weeks. Not going to happen, okay? So, but in here, these are pretty complicated pictures, okay? And I don't mean complicated. Complicated, I'm just saying very busy. That's the word I'm looking for, right? But nice pictures nonetheless, okay? Very nice pictures, and I enjoy them. I got another couple of Christmas books that I got. So I need to have some room to spread out and do my coloring. I got my autumn books out. I had to buy a new printer last week. I know. But I had a good old HP 8710. I have had that since I was in undergraduate school. And that was, let me see, I graduated in 2017 from master's school. And I graduated 2014 from undergraduate school. And I had it before then. So we're talking like 11, 12-year-old printer. I'm serious, okay? That thing has survived and given me my money back 50 times over. Because it's got this multi-page scanner. And I love it because I have to scan stuff to the school all the time, to the college, their grades and stuff like that. And I can't stand to do one page, lift up the button, put the top down, take a picture, let it scan. No. I like to put 3 or 4 pages and let it right through. And I have to have a place for a USB drive because I have to load it on the USB drive, and then I put it in my computer and I attach it to my email and I send it on to where it needs to go live. Okay. This one, I got an Epson. I didn't get the tank. I wanted the tank one. I really did, but I didn't want to pay $1,000 for a tank one. Okay. Seriously. Love to have the ink supply, but no. And these cartridges, actually, for this Epson I got, like $25 a piece, which are way better than what HP are, because HPs are outrageous. I would spend $100 easily on ink just to refill my 4 cartridges. Really. This one's also a photo printer. It's a multi-scanner. It has an SD slot and a USB. So I got everything I need in my printer. And it was like $200. It wasn't that bad. Okay. So I've had to get the new printer. And I gave one of my printers, my Envy, my HP Envy, to Mason. So he'll have a printer. He has one in his room with his computer because he needs it for homework and whatever else he likes to do. Okay. Speaking of Mason, the birthday is coming. Yes, indeed. We will be 11. I know. 11. So my little boy's growing up really, really fast for me. Okay. 34, 21, 11. I know. Stair stepping those kids, wasn't I? But I've lived how many centuries here? Decades. I've had 3 decades of kids, right? So we're having a birthday party with the Gamezilla game truck. So this is a big video game truck that's like a limousine kind of thing. Lights and couch and all these big screen TVs and a game coach who loads up the games for them. They can play PlayStation. They can play whatever they want as far as game wise, and the game coach takes care of all of it. All we have to do is sit out in the yard and lounge chairs and wait till the game party is over. Oh, my cloud recording is ready. Yay. So all we have to do is just hang out and let the party begin. And I'll feed them some pizza, some cupcakes, and they'll be more interested in the game truck. The game truck was outrageous. Yes, it was. Yes, for 2 hours. I think I'm in the wrong profession. Hello. A game truck for $400 for 2 hours? Really? But that's what Mason wants. And, what do you do for an 11-year-old? You don't play pin the tail on the donkey. Okay, that's kind of long ago. That was Holly, long ago and far away. Alexis preferred princess parties. And Mason has just been more of a techno kind of kid. He likes computers and games and Switch and Sonic and YouTube and all that stuff. I know Mom's on YouTube right now. Oh, hello. Anyway, so the cat is still howling outside the door. Yes, he is. But anyway, so we're having the Gamezilla truck in a couple of weeks for his birthday. He is a Halloween baby. Not exactly a Halloween baby. The day before Halloween. So guess what our theme is this year? After 11 years, I have finally decided to do a Halloween party. Who knew, right? I mean, really, Michelle, hello? I could have gotten some jack-o'-lantern plates for the last 11 years and saved myself all the grief and all the heartache and the hunting and the ranting and raving that I have to do to go find the stuff that he wants for his party. So we have a balloon arch. Amazon is, if you don't lose it, Amazon. Which, of course, I can't fuss. Amazon has been really good about replacing the stuff they have lost. They lost a package that I sent over to Alexis, and they replaced it. And took them about 3 days for her to get it, but they replaced it. And I tracked that thing until it got to the front door of the residence. Okay, I promise you I did. I was like, it is in your mailbox. And the lady goes, it's not here. I said, honey, go to the mailbox right now and tell me it's not in your mailbox. Because they just said they just dropped it off. Seriously, it is there. And sure enough, it was. And Alexis was delighted to get it. It was a package of ladybug stuff, coloring books and stickers and door hangers and crafts and stuff. Okay. So she was happy to get it. News on her is she called me. She said, Mom. I said, yeah. She said, I shattered my tablet. I said, you did what? I shattered my tablet. I broke it. I said, Okay, well, guess what? She said, well, they get me a new one. I said, and they're using your allowance, I'm sure, to buy your new tablet for you. And she goes, yes, they are. So she gets an allowance. We send her $100 a month for her allowance, to spend on whatever, because they provide all her stuff, her deodorant, her girl stuff, her toothpaste, toothbrushes, all that kind of stuff, shampoo, all those kind of things. So she doesn't have to buy like personal hygiene needs stuff and any of that. So the money is actually for her to spend if they go to Walmart or she sees something on Amazon she wants or what have you. It's fun money. I wish somebody gave me $100 a month when I was her age. But anyway, so they're gonna have to buy her a new tablet because she got mad because it didn't have Disney Plus on it. Yeah, I told her, I said, well, I'm not buying you another one because you shouldn't have thrown it and cracked it. Okay. So, but anyway, we are going over there Sunday to see her. I have a box of goodies for her for Halloween. I wanted to get them over there before Mason's party because I'll be real busy Mason's party weekend. Of course, we have Zubu here in Memphis, and we will be going to Zubu the night before the birthday. I've only got like 9,000 things to get done, but Mason wants to go see Zubu the night before he turns 11. I don't know why, for whatever reason. Okay. But Sunday the 30th is actually his true birthday. That is, he was born on a Sunday morning, and there he was. That is his real birthday. Okay, and that only comes around every so often, right? So I will attend to the Zubu situation too as well. But we're gonna go see her and take her out to lunch and take her box. Of course, she can't open her box until we get ready to leave. Until we leave, I'm handing it to her sealed up. Say goodbye, letters. Love you. See you soon. Well, did you get your card? Blah, blah, blah. And I'll send your allowance to you for next week, like next month, like we're supposed to. Okay. So Christmas is going to be a little difficult this year for me. I'm not going to have her here. Mason will be here, and Holly and Shelby are in Tennessee. I won't tell you where. I don't want to violate her privacy, but pretty far away. So I won't get to see Miss Shelby for Christmas, but it's okay. We have plans. They're coming up. So can't wait to meet my granddaughter in person. Cannot wait. So anyway, let me think what else I was going to tell you about. My printer, my coloring station. Oh, the craft kit. Oh, how could I forget it? Oh my Lord, I forgot about the craft kit. Oh no, where is it? Hold on. Okay, so Spellbinders came in today. Remember I dropped Pink and Main. If you watch my videos, I was getting kind of bored with Pink and Main. Nice company. Don't want to dish them. Okay. I don't. Okay. Nice company, right? But boring stuff. Same stuff every month. Enamel dots, paper, stencil, sticker. It just wasn't jiving with me very well. So I resubscribed to Spellbinders instead, in lieu of that. Spellbinders cost about the same, so it didn't really matter as far as that goes. It comes UPS, and Spellbinders, when you first resubscribe to them, they haul tail and get you the first kit. And they had a Christmas kit, and I wanted it real bad. And they said, if you order now, blah, 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 you'll get it before, blah, blah, blah. So guess what? I got my Christmas kit in today, and here's are the goodies. First of all, you get your 6x6 paper pad, and it's Spellbinder club pad. It's got some plaids, and it's hard to see under my light. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'll just tell it there. Sparkly sparkles and Santa Claus hats and gingerbreads and Christmassy stuff. Okay, so I got that in here, 6x6. I got a pack of 2 sides. Yay! Look at all those cute stickers. Are they not cute as they can be? Fa la la. Merry Christmas, Merry Moments, Santa Claus, cupcakes, gingerbread. Oh, my favorite stuff. Okay, so I got that. Cutouts. Yay. Look at here. Die cuts. Yay. Gingerbread cups, bows, holly leaves, etc., etc. And it's called Oh What Fun. So here we are, right there. You got a big pack of those. Nice thick pack. See how many is in there? Okay. And there's more. Don't worry. There's more. All right. These appear to be, can't tell what they're made of. Some type of, it almost looks like frosting, but it is a sheet of sayings. Nice, right? I like that. Okay. Of course, it comes with envelopes. Yay. And cardstock. So you have your card base is already ready, and you have the envelopes. So I don't have to stash in my supply of my other stuff that I got hid out. Because I usually buy my cardstock and my bases, my bases actually, card bases, and my envelopes, and these are a little smaller than what I normally get. I normally get the little bit bigger ones, but these are fine. And I buy those when they're on sale, and I stack them up because they get to be expensive if you don't buy them when they're on sale. I buy them, buy one get one free, or they're half off, or whatever. Okay, whoever has them. And in the box, these are stamps, acrylic clear stamps. Gingerbread, and I love some gingerbread. Gingerbread's like my favorite thing. Okay, used to be cows. I let that go a long time ago. Ducks first, right? Geese, back in the 80s. Cows in the 90s, and gingerbread in the 2000 era. Now, where am I going with the next ones? Probably nowhere, because I like the gingerbread. My kitchen is yellow, and the gingerbread are brown and red, so it works out real well for me. I have it all on the top of my cabinets. I got it looks like Christmas all year round in my kitchen. It does. But it's got some cute saying, "You are the magical, Merry Christmas, Happy Always, Christmas and Gingerbread, Wishes and Kisses." Cute stuff. Love that. Okay. Then it gets even better. Double-sided thin tape, adhesive tape, and foams. Little foam squares, right? For elevation of your project and sticking. So that's pretty much everything you need. Okay. Frames. I hadn't any cut-up frames in a while, but these can be very useful. I can make shakers out of them. I could take some the acrylic. They don't call them acrylic. Call them. Used to be like the. Remember when you used to write on them on the overhead projectors, the acrylic sheets? Okay, all right. I'm aging myself again, right? But anyway, you can take those and put one behind this frame, right? Put some little sequins that they include in the package this month. And I have Christmas sequins for days and sprinkles for days. So I can make a little shaker card thing and put it on the front of my card. Okay. And we're not there yet. Okay. Die cuts for my die machine. I've got a Gemini electronic one, and I have a hand crank one, and I have a Spellbinders one. I have an Anna Griffith, a Spellbinders, and a Gemini. And these are so stinking cute. Look, they tell you how to put them together. See, they are die cuts for the Santa Claus, the tree, and it gives you an example of how to use them on the card. So they're in this kit: 10 cards and 10 envelopes, 9 cardstocks, which are here. You always get gold. It's Christmas. You always get gold. Light blue, red, pink, black, so we can make Santa Claus. But I have lots of cardstock in the shed. Y'all know the she shed is loaded down with stuff. So I'm going to make my very first ho-ho card for Shelby out of the die cuts. So I'm going to kind of test it out. Die cuts, I'm okay with. Sometimes they drive me nuts because they're so small and stuff is stuck. So it depends on what kind of quality they are. Spellbinders do have really good quality ones. And the paper doesn't tend to get jammed into it because it has lots of little tiny holes. So you can take a little tool, poke out your stuff. So, and I have to be in a mood to die cut, okay? And generally, I do multiple die cutting in one sitting, okay? Because it's not feasible for me to stand up, do one Santa Claus, and put it away, okay? I need to cut out about 15 or 20 Santa Clauses and have them in my stash, put them in a plastic Ziploc, and put them in my drawer and store them away. So that way I've got them when I'm ready to do them. But 2 Cha-Cha 4s, that's all I gotta say. I'm very, very, very satisfied with this kit. I think that it's going to be wonderful to be back. Used to Spellbinder, when I first started prescribing to Spellbinders, it confused me. Because I had been accustomed to having directional card kits. Because I did Annie. No, I didn't do Annie. It wasn't Annie's. I do Annie's now. I do Paper Pumpkin, Annie's, and Spellbinders, okay? But it was Paper Wishes. I don't know what's going on outside, but there's a lot of brake lights going on outdoors. Anyway, I can't help it, y'all. My window's on the front. Can't help it. I'm not trying to be nosy. I will say this. The neighbor's vehicle got repoed Saturday before last. I know this because I was in here working on my class, and I saw the repo truck pull up, right? And he came outside packing some heat. I was like, oh, my God. So I pulled out my cell phone. I was sitting here like ready on go. Okay, ready to call the cops in case he pulled the gun on the man. Repo guy can't help it. He's just there to get his stuff and go about his business. And the gentleman threw his keys at him. They squabbled a little bit in the yard, yelling. I could see him doing that. But nobody got shot, luckily. So this is good. Okay. So Kit and and one more thing. Don't you think Dollar Tree needs to change their name to $1.25 Tree? I do. It's kind of like fruity deodorants. I don't think it's the right thing. Okay. Why do you want to smell like coconuts under your arms? I do not know. I have never figured that out in my entire life, and I probably will go to my grave not knowing that answer. So at the Dollar Tree, I'm a collector of stuff. Okay. Mainly because sometimes it's hard to find some things, and so do I have these out too? No. Okay, one more pack, right? And I'll have one. Okay. So every once in a while, Dollar Tree will have interesting crayons. Now I don't use crayons a lot because they're crayons. I know, right? Okay. So, but you can get some fascinating things from the Dollar Tree. This is a pack of metallic Crayola crayons, which and it's only for like a little touch of this and a touch of that. I don't use long-term crayons, okay? I just don't, okay? But if I need a little glitter, a little sparkle, a little something, and I'm not gel penning or whatever, this kind of changes my media a little bit. And it works with the alcohol markers, okay? It's waxy, so it repels. So you can't bleed around it very well. So it works pretty good. I've got some uni crayons. This is kind of some assorted colors, like ocean crayons and bunny rabbits and just universal fun stuff. Cosmic crayons with cosmic colors, pastels for Easter's, right? Your basic pastels. Pearl, which really aren't that pearly to me, but different colors nonetheless. And lastly, but not leastly, glitter crayons. Okay, so I always keep some of these over my stash too. These are $6. Well, I paid $6 for these actually because these were Dollar Tree crayons before they were $1.25 crayons. So you would pay $7.50 for these. Okay, which is not a bad investment. Really not. And if your grandchild, whatever likes to color with you, it's a cool idea to have some art media they can play with too without getting into your alcohol markers and getting stuff all over them, because even I get alcohol marker on my fingers and I am so grown. So, I guess that's about it. As soon as I get the room finished, I will give you a peep and let you see what it looks like. I need to clean off my desk because it's like a hot mess. I hadn't cleaned off since last term. I took a little sabbatical from teaching because I needed it. But they've got me teaching again. And I have this remedial class that ends on the 5th. And on the 20th of November, I start another remedial class. I know, personal health. And I'm up for a biology class, anatomy class again. So I'll keep doing that for 10 weeks. And that'll follow me through Christmas, past the first of the year. So I'll be busy. Gives me busy work at night, so I don't watch so much TV because TV's bad on your brain, right? Of course it is. And finally, I am feeling much better. For those of you who know, I've been having a really, really tough time. Feeling better. Had an MRI, 2 MRIs yesterday. Still on the table for 2 hours. I started to take 2 days. 2 hours on my back, getting my neck and my lower spine, my lumbar checked. The findings were not surprising. We knew pretty much. Let's face it, okay? If you've been a nurse more than 20 years, you probably have a really bad back, okay? Because we didn't have all these fancy pants things that we have now, like air mattresses that you just lift up your patient and just move them over, okay? 2 people can move a 500-pound patient easily. No stress, no drama, no nothing. Safely, quickly, efficiently, and no strain on their backs. Back when I was a new nurse, it was like roll them up in the sheet, lift them up, and move them over, okay? And generally, if you had somebody to help you, it was usually one other person, and they usually weighed about 15 pounds. Seriously, so it's like You got the bulk of the weight on your side. And we had these things called Hoyer lifts or cherry pickers, people may call them, and they would crank up, and your patient would like swing in this little tent looking thing while you were changing the bed or cleaning up or whatever you were doing. So I cleaned up a lot of patients without nursing assistants and that kind of thing, and rolling patients and pushing beds and carts and furniture and stupid and weird positions and uh, helping people with falls and all those kind of things take a toll on your back. Not to mention, there were no things called Skechers or New Balance and those kind of things when I was a new nurse. It was more like Walmart and Fred's. Okay. So shoes were not premium, and nursing shoes were so ugly. Ugh, you just did not want to wear them. So I did not. Thank goodness I made it past the caps and the ugly shoes. Okay. I did. My uniform in nursing school was less than desirable. However, it made me look like a candy striper. That's all I gotta say. And I burned it when I was out of school. Yes. So things have changed a whole lot. When I was in nursing school, you would never wear earrings like this ever to work. But since I'm in education, different story. But other than that, things are good. Okay. Kyle's doing good. Mama's doing okay. Can't gripe. It's fixing to be a tough time though for us because my grandfather's anniversary of his death is coming up the 1st of November, about November the 7th. My grandmother's birthday is the November 16th. And my aunt's is December 31st, and my father's is November 23rd. I have to look and see. I'm sorry, Daddy, forgive me. 22nd, 23rd. So anyway, November's like a weepy month for the entire family. And Kyle has to work Thanksgiving. So, and usually we do the Piccadilly thing. There you go, because I don't cook. But this year I'm cooking. I have decided to clean up my oven. Yes, with the oven cleaner. And do my thing. Now, we're not having turkey. We're having chicken and dressing because Mama doesn't eat ham. Grandmama doesn't eat ham. And we do, but it's kind of salty and it's not good for Kyle. And Mason really didn't care for it a whole lot, but he'll eat a little chicken and dressing as long as I have green peas. Boyd loves green peas and carrots. Don't ask me why. Holly loves beets and asparagus, and Mason likes green peas and carrots. Alexis likes mashed potatoes. That's kind of a vegetable regime we have at the house. So it's going to be kind of a rough Christmas, like I said, without Alexis, with the memories of missing those that we had in our lives and everything. And the hustle and the bustle and the commercialism and all that stuff. And then all that other stuff going on in the world with somebody who needs to have an earbud in his ear to tell him to stop talking like that. I'm not calling any names just in case the FBI is watching. And if you are, sorry, I didn't say anything I'm not supposed to. Don't put me on the no-fly list, but I'm just saying sometimes he might need to borrow one of your earbuds, okay? I guess that's about it. Other than that, Bob Chapek, if you're listening, lower those Disney prices. That's ridiculous for what you're doing, okay? You have rent my Disney love, okay? It was bad enough when COVID hit, but it's like Disney has hit. And I love Disney. We all love Disney. I mean, we have Disney stuff in the house. I got frames, we got pictures, we got memories, we used to go to Disney at least once, sometimes twice a year, okay? We've had annual passes to Disney for Pete's sake, really, okay? But it is outrageous, and they've taken away so much stuff. There's no dining plan, there's no anything anymore. And so it's just like thousands of dollars to go to Disney for really nothing. I could kind of deal with it. We had to pay like $4,000 for all four of us to go, but that would include our dining plan and airline tickets and all that stuff. And we wouldn't stay in the high dollar resorts. We stayed in like a moderate, like the Caribbean beach or something like that, with Coronado or something. But man, it's outrageous. I mean, I'm like, what? $250 a night for the all-star music? No. So that's why we've been doing cruises, because I would much rather pay $250 a night and have a balcony I could sit on, okay, my private balcony, and cruise there and get all my food, all my entertainment, everything that I need, basic package. Okay, won't go there, for an inclusive price, and get to travel from here to there and yonder. So Mason enjoys cruising. Hey, I'm with it. I'm for it. Disney cruise? No, not happening unless I win one or I become a millionaire anytime soon. Won't be going on one because $5,000 for an inside cabin is outrageous. So sorry, Disney. Love you, but I don't love you that much. Okay, I don't. All right, and Mason wants to go on a Disney cruise, but considering you don't have contact with the characters, they wave at you, okay, from the balcony. No. If I can't have a close-up picture with you, princess, no, not happening. I love Cinderella, and if I can't have my Cinderella picture and my Minnie Mouse picture, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm glad you're doing the COVID thing. I get it, okay? You should have your shots too, okay? So, but anyway, and then one last thing I'm going to leave you with tonight is a piece of trivia. I read these crazy trivia books, right? I know. What can I say, right? I have the Kindle. Can't help it. And I have Amazon Prime Unlimited, okay? So, did you know that Neil Armstrong, yes, when he went to the moon and he came back from the moon, he went through customs? Yes. The United States made the man go through customs and the equivalent of what we have now, TSA. Okay? Alrighty. So what you going to declare, the moon rock or the dust? Really? I'll leave it up to you. Okay? So have a great night. And when I come back, hopefully I'll have my coloring space finished and be playing my Disney music in the background. Well, I have to turn it off because I'll be infringing on their copyright. But you'll be able to see the coloring space. Okay? And I'll show you a glimpse of the Halloween decor in our house, which looks like somebody puked orange and black and lights all over our house. But we got the Halloween going on, okay? I don't do spooky. I don't. But we got the Halloween going on in the house. Mason loves some Halloween, which, come on, who wouldn't? It's his birthday month, okay? And then he's waiting for Fred to come back. Fred is our secret elf, our elf on the shelf, who lives in the North Pole, during the off months. And he comes to see us, comes to hang out with us for a month on Thanksgiving Eve or Thanksgiving night. He comes back. So Mason gets up. The first thing he does the day after Thanksgiving is he races through the house trying to find where Fred has landed. Yes, we named him Fred. We also named our fish Fred, and the fish died. But Fred, unfortunately. And Mason made the faux pas. He touched Fred and made Fred lose his magic, and we had to send a letter to Santa Claus and apologize and ask that Fred be granted his magic again so he could come back. Because I saw him touch Fred. I knew he touched him. I knew he moved him. But we did find some supplies for him. He's got some stand-up boots this year I got from the Dollar General. I know they got Elf on the Shelf stuff there. A sleeping bag, a toy store, and an advent calendar. So we'll play with that this year. Fred is naughty. He hangs like on the inside of my dryer. He has suction cups. He like zip lines through the kitchen. He cuts up through the house. And he slid in. He brought some snow with him from the North Pole too one night. Okay, and he was under the tree laughing at us. But Mason finds great joy in doing that, and Fred even writes messages in dry erase marker on the bathroom mirror. So we have fun with Fred. And then on Christmas Eve, Fred says goodnight for the final time, and Christmas Day he flies back with Santa Claus back to the North Pole, and he stays up there as a scout elf and hangs out and does whatever he does until the next Thanksgiving. So we have done that. I think we got our Fred, maybe Mason was maybe 6, maybe something like that. Oh, young enough to understand, still little enough to give some input about it. And over the years, we've accumulated some pets for him and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to talk y'all to death, right? I've been on here how long? 38 minutes. Oops, sorry. Yikes. So, but my objective in life is to go on a Nurse Plate cruise. Gotta do it. And I've been entering the HGTV house giveaway in Nashville. Maybe I'll win it. Probably not, right? Not. I know. Dreams, you got to have them, right? What else you got, right? In this crazy world. But, hopefully things are going to get better for me. And, my outlook is going to change a little bit. And things are going to make a change for the better for me, I hope. I really hope. I believe that it has to. your seesaw can only stay down for so long before it has to come back up. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Because life is like a seesaw, right? And you're having a bad time, your seesaw tilts all the way down. And if you're having a good time, your seesaw, a real good time, your seesaw tilts all the way up. And you got to kind of keep your seesaw balanced on that fulcrum there. You know what I'm saying? Keep it right there. Or if you're up a little bit, that's fine. But, I don't know. There's just so much going on in the world these days, y'all. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Every time you turn around, there's threat of this and there's threat of that. And, what kind of world have we led to? It's just, I don't know. And I've been reading zombie apocalypse books, and that does not help my situation at all because I love those books. I don't know why. They're crazy. People escaping from zombies. Really? Okay. And, I think as a society, we need to change our values a little bit and remember that nobody's going anywhere. Okay. Everybody's here. We're all here. And we need to learn to take care of each other much better. I was telling it to a very nice doctor today I was talking to. Because nurses especially, we don't like to take care of ourselves. We don't. We're busy taking care of everybody else, right? But we forget to go out to our she sheds. And we forget to color. We forget to go on YouTube and chit chat, bother people who care to listen. And, we lose sight of stuff sometimes. We're so busy taking care of everybody else. And what I've learned in the last 10 years or so of my life, since I've had Mason, and since Shelby's wandered along, I've learned that you got to take care of you because you won't be able to take care of them if you don't take care of you. Okay? Which is totally 100% true. So tomorrow, do something nice for somebody, but do something nice for yourself this weekend. Now, I challenge you though. Don't let it be expensive. No more than $20 for whatever it is, okay? And no, it cannot be a meth rock, okay? In case any of you are thinking that. No, not that. It can't be harmful, okay? It has to be something that you take delight in, that's not expensive, that's not habitual or harmful. Maybe it's another coloring book for me. I don't know. I doubt it. I printed off a digital one a couple of days ago with my new printer, and I've got an autumn coloring book, 150 pages. When am I ever going to color 150 pages? And then there's little spooky girls in there. I like the little spooky girls. It's like a 28-page bonus book I got. It's great. So do something nice for yourself. Stop what you're doing. Leave the dishes alone for a few minutes. Leave the laundry alone. Shut the door. Take a bath by yourself. Light a candle. Whatever you got to do. Do something nice for yourself. Go fishing. Go hunting by yourself, or take your son, your daughter, or whatever. Make memories and cherish life because not everybody has the ability to do that. I mean, just doesn't happen for everybody. So, don't take advantage and disregard what you have. You know what I mean? And like I said, I would totally love, I think it was a contact lens I just stepped on. It was dried up, must have fell out a long time ago. But, be nice. Be nice to people. Okay. That's it. That's the thing. When people aren't nice to you, you tend to bite back. And you can't help it because it's a defense mechanism. We all have this innate behavior. I think sometimes we get pushed to the limit and we say things and we do things that we probably are not smart. But, we have regrets sometimes for doing stuff like that. But we should, because you need to be kind because you want someone to be kind to you. And when I'm laying up in my hospital bed, taking my last few breaths, or at my home, and hopefully I'll be at my house taking my last few breaths. I don't want to be in the hospital. Someone's going to be there holding my hand and being kind to me. So remember that, okay? And be glad that you woke up this morning. And when you wake up in the morning, be glad you wake up again, okay? Because it's a gift. And we forget that. We just take it for granted. Hey, I'm breathing. Okay, whatever. I'm having a bad day. Yada, yada. Yeah, but you woke up today. How many people didn't? So, but anyway, have a good night. My nose is itching so bad right through here. So, and I guess that's about it. So, have a great night. Watch for the new videos. Yay. And the new color space. I'm so excited. I just gotta get my back and stuff. If I wasn't so tired from this week, I'd be all over there doing that. But I don't feel like it tonight. I gotta go in and go watch some Guy Fieri or read or drink a Diet Coke. I really need to eat some supper. I don't even know what I'm cooking for. I don't know what Kyle's cooking for supper. I hadn't even found that out yet. Surprise dinner. I made dinner last night. It's his turn tonight. We do have a cardinal rule. If I cook, he cleans. And if he cooks, he cleans. You like that rule, don't you? He washes the dishes. I don't. Okay. Yay. But the only thing he doesn't do, I think he is a perfect husband. I really do. The one thing he does that irritates the living fire out of me, he knows, are socks. When he does laundry, I kid you not, he has a basket of socks left over. I ain't got no matches for him. Okay. There were matches when they were pulled off. Where did they go? Did they go to the fifth dimension? Where are the socks? And then he leaves them in the basket or pile them on the couch. And then I have to move the socks off the couch. And I'm just like, ugh, really? Seriously. One time it gets so bad, I just threw all of them away and bought new socks. I did. I was like, nope, ain't fooling with it. Ain't happening. And I'm going to start color coding our socks because he's like, I can't tell which ones are yours and which ones are Mason's. Okay, typically mine are the nurse stockings, the compression socks. But Mason's starting to get grown here. So, yeah, I can see where it's kind of difficult for him. Okay? So, but love on your babies tonight. Call your grandchildren. Whatever you got to do. Okay? And have a great night. Thanks for watching. I love coming on my channel. And hopefully, I haven't bored you to death. Now that you've been triviatized, colorized, looked at crayons, all these fun and exciting things that I do, right? But yeah, I stay busy, don't I? Yeah, I do. But I still find time for the kids. Okay. Mason and I have a standing date every Saturday. Chicken nuggets at McDonald's, caramel sundaes. Now that they brought them back, of course. And we play this game thing they have at McDonald's at the end of the table, like a jukebox kind of thing. And it's a touchscreen, doesn't make any noise. And we play games. We bowl and we do mazes and stuff like that. We hang out for like 2 hours at our table at McDonald's. Seriously, those people are like sick of us. I know they are. But I was disappointed because this weekend I couldn't get an adult Happy Meal. I wanted to get the Hamburglar. I am working on him. I got Grimace. I got Birdie. I need a Hamburglar. I don't care about the other dude, Birdie. I don't care about Birdie. I want the Hamburglar. But they look weird. They got 2 sets of eyes. I know. Hamburglar did not have 2 sets of eyes, and neither did Grimace. Nope. And if any of you are watching that know me from high school, remember the Big Mac on the band trip. That's all I gotta say. Okay, the Big Mac out in the front playground of the McDonald's. I know, but never happened again, did it? Okay, so, and if you know me, you know what I'm talking about. So, but have a great night and see ya. Bye.